Hi friends, it's Nancy. We're back. We're going to glue the text block into the cover. You ready? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut the fabric down to where that inner spine has taken up residence. Okay. Again, I'll get my Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to glue down this fabric. Okay? I gotta quit saying okay. Nobody's gonna answer me. There we go. This just makes a really nice, neat edge. Now with these, we got a couple of options. I prefer just to trim them right off. If you want to turn it over, I'll show you how to do that too. Okay, so here we have our inside spine. That white card there is our inside spine. So we're just going to go pinch, pinch, pinch all along the edge. So it's sort of got this little crease that's about 1/8 of an inch wide. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to open that up. And just do a light smear of glue. And I don't want it to seep through the fabric, so I'm just going to spread it out with my spatula. Okay. And then I'm going to use a like a credit card type thing just to make that as flat as absolutely possible. Now, if the fabric and the card don't meet exactly, that's okay, because that is going to be covered up. And then I'm going to cover or glue this fabric to the back. Here's one. Okay, flip it over. We're going to do the exact same thing. Pinch, 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 pinch. And then glue. glue, glue. Oops. Glue, glue, glue. All right, so making sure we're putting this in correctly. Perfect. Now, we do not put any glue here. This is going to ride up and down in the spine. So do not put any glue there. So sort of, you know, drop it a couple of times and make sure it's even. So it's about a quarter, this part, the flappy flap part, is about a 1/4 inch away from the top and the bottom edge. Whoop. Okay. So I'm just going to hold that, and I'm going to run a bead of glue right there where we did our pinching. Okay, and close the book up. Turn it around. Same thing here. Run some glue where the pinching happened. Okay. So I am going to put this somewhere to relax and set up. And while we're setting up, I want to work on the inside covers. The inside of the covers, I chose the not the fabric, although in my last sewing pattern journal I did use fabric, and that was fun. I'm going to use paper, and I put it up here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So, as I recall, I was going to get a file folder. Because I do want to reinforce that cover just a bit more. Okay, so I'm going to glue, well, I'll roughly cut first. So I know that I want them to be 5 3/4 by 8 1/2. So just going to roughly cut and then glue them down. And then I'll cut them. Once they're dry, I'll cut them. I did go thrifting this afternoon for, oh, not very long. I'll show you. I just got some books and I'll show you what I got. Now this one, I feel like I'm rushing. I hope I don't make you feel like I'm rushing through this. It's just, this is a step I'm more comfortable with as compared to the sewing in of the signatures. Woo! Good times. Okay. I'll let that set up for a minute and I'll show you what books I got. I got this one at Value Village and it was $1.67. So it's, I did Water Babies before. Water Babies was a big thick book though. I don't see a date in this anywhere. I'll have to print it in Czechoslovakia. But the pictures are much nicer in this one. The illustrations that were in the other one, they're very dark. So I thought, $1.67, that's okay. And I would remove the spine, put a new spine in it, and I do like the cover. Those are much more attractive babies. Got this Pyrex cookbook. This looks like your tea kettle or your teapot, Catherine. 1953. And it has, yeah, it has really great photos. So here they've used a percolator, coffee percolator, to do other stuff. Oh, there's the teapot. And you can make spaghetti sauce, soup, and fruit juice in it. There you go. And there's the primary set. But some of these are going to look so familiar to everybody. These are real collector items now. So hang on to your, I forget what it's called. This clear clear glass with the silver oh, it's gonna come to me. A lot of pies in here. And the little casserole dishes. They're great. I love this. Anyway, I think this will make a fun journal. Found this Greg shorthand. I probably won't use the cover, but for sure I like the pages specifically for collage. I think that'll be fun. $19.39. And this was sort of on my way out the door. This was like in a basket to be put out on the shelf. It was $2. So this is about British railroads. This is 1981. But again, I think these will make great pages. I love these advertisements. And there was a page that looked like it was just tickets. There. those tickets are going to be fun to cut out. And it's on like a heavier, like almost like construction paper. There's some ads. Oh, there's a big map. Railways completed and in progress. That'll be 1873. So there's a lot of drawings, a lot of maps. These are great. Love these. And the fact that they are landscape means that some of these will be really great pages too, because they will be folding. Oh, there's some to-dos. They'll be folding in the right direction, won't they? So that's what I got there. Okay, we're going to cut now. Cut, cut. So I want 8.5 by 5 3/4. Just me and the cat tonight. Doug's gone to go visit some friends. I feel like this one is right on the edge, so I'm fine with that. So I will cut that at 8.5. And this one, I feel like the edge is just a little wobbly. Square it off first. Why is my phone making that noise? That's weird. Eight and a half. Oh, I moved it again. Okay. Now, I had pressed... Oh, I forgot to show you my handkerchiefs that I got. I usually don't buy handkerchiefs at this thrift store because they're super expensive. But I couldn't resist because there was both a Valentine's one in it and a Christmas. Christmas is... Oh, there. So I couldn't resist. Could not resist. This one is trash. This one has a cute little Scotty dog on it, but it's like a nylon. And it's got a hole in it. This one might be okay. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. Now I did press a handkerchief yesterday, and now it's probably a wrinkled mess because I want to make a pocket on the back and the front. So okay, make sure these are facing the right way. So I'm going to cut that in half. more or less. And just trying to figure out which is the front and which is the back. Oh, let's cut that much off. Got that upside down. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. They both look really yellow. Well, crumb. Well, I've got a lot of lace yet. Just sort of roughly cutting this. So my intentions are I will glue this down, but glue it to the back like that. So I'm going to put this on here flat. So I've got this at this hard line here. Not a hard line, but yeah, you know. And I will put this 3 inches from that line. And then I didn't think that out very well, did I? That's all right. I'm not perfect. What was that little cartoon? I'm not perfect. God's not finished with me yet. Okay. And maybe I'll sort of cut that off at an angle too. Okay. Glue. I'm just going to cut this hard ridge off. Take out some of this bulk. All right. So that's our pocket there. I will be stitching around the circumference of this piece. You don't have to. That's my choice. I like the look of stitching. So I'll do the exact same thing here, hopefully with a little more success. Okay. Came home about the same time kids were getting off school, and it was kind of fun to see them all coming home with their Thanksgiving crafts, trees, and like I saw kids that had pictures where their handprint or their arm print was the trunk of a tree, and then they had used paint to make leaves, and of course the old turkeys, you know, the turkey body, and then they add colored feathers to it because this weekend is Thanksgiving here in Canada. So that was fun to see the kids. Beautiful sunny day. Significantly warmer than it has been, and tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful too. Okay. I'm just going to set these aside and we'll go back to our book. Yeah, that's what that looks like front and back. Book. Okay. So it should be more or less set up now. So I'm going to go back in and do some more gluing here under the flappy flap. put my ruler on top of that and sort of put equal pressure on. I'm going to do the same on this side. So I'll show you what the inside cover will look like. I will, once I've got this stitched, I'm going to glue this to the front and the back and make sure that these are perfectly married up. And that's what that will look like. So you're going to see a little bit of the fabric, front and back. Just like that. Neat, eh? Better put it so you can see it. Okay, so next when we come back, we will pretty much have completed the journal. I'm thinking about what else I might do in terms of embellishment. I will show you how to make, not that, one of these where you put lace on the envelope. I've got 3 in here. So that's what we'll do when we come back. We'll do a little bit of embellishing. So we'll have one more video of just sort of finishing off. And then I think we'll be able to do a flip through. What do you think of that? So it took us about a week and a half to go through this whole project. But of course you could probably do a full journal in a day or two if you had, you know, the whole day just to hang out in your craft room without interruptions. Yeah, so thank you again for stopping by and watching this video. See you again tomorrow.